let's see here. Okay, let's see, we should be good there. Okay, now I need to go in here. Give me 1 second, guys. I get stuff set up real quick. Alright, we'll just see if we can do something like that. That ought to work. Alright, there we go. Alright, so the information to the server is in the description of the video. Just type that in, that's what it is, the name and the password to get in. Alright, now let me see where I'm at here. Let's see. Oh, that's right, I gotta go get the caboose from down below. And then we'll be taking probably hopper cars or such. Alright, let me see here. Alright, here we go, guys. Can everybody hear me alright? Alrighty. Hopefully all of our switches are set. We'll just have to keep an eye on that and make sure. We'll see, we'll use the T command. There we go, or the T key. That ought to help us. We'll just slowly get going here. Just make sure all of our switches are set. Because if you remember, we added in switches over there in the last video, which reminds me I need to check something. Okay, that should be much better for you guys. You should be able to actually hear the game now. Alright, so we're heading back to the smelter to go pick up the last remaining set of cars that we have down there that kind of broke off. We'll just kind of keep an eye on everything, make sure all of our switches are good on the way down, set brakes when we need to set them, and then we'll get into whatever else from there. I have really no idea. Probably take a load of hopper or of iron ore down to the smelter. Put some brakes on to start slowing us down a little bit. We don't want to get going too much. Actually, I need to do something real quick. Nope, it's not gonna let me. Okay, cool. Coolio. We'll just keep rolling with what we got, Dan. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. We're coming up. Well, no, we're not coming up to nothing. We're just kind of cruising here, guys. We're just kind of cruising. How's our fire doing? Fire's doing alright. Add some of this in there. Okay. Alright, looks like that's how we're gonna play it for today. Again, if you guys want to join the server, all you gotta do is just go down in the description, and it'll be type in the username, or not the username, the server name, and then you type in the password. And the password. Look at that, we're about to go down through there. All the way down to that. Alrighty. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Oh, you know what I need to do? So we won't have brake pressure, or wouldn't have. Got to turn on the generator. That would not have been good. Not at all. I'm glad we still have the snow. It gives us a real chance to kind of go around and explore everything with snow on it. and we are kind of on this side of the park today. We're gonna call it a park because that's not just what it seems like to me. But we're on this side of the area, and I want to start getting some river, or not rivers, tracks next to the rivers. Run them right next to it. I think that'd be pretty cool. But we gotta start making some money to get some cars in, and then we'll start messing around with some tracks. So. Okay. Inbound, here we go. So it looks like we only left 3 cars and the caboose. I wonder why they derailed there. Oh, and the switch is not set. Yep. I can't figure out as much that was gonna happen. Poor old Jack. Oh, crap. I got him going the wrong way. There we go. Alrighty then. Well, let's get him moving again. Keep him at a nice, like, 10% reg. We'll go and check that switch here in a second. Jack will catch up with us slowly but surely. Alright, so we do need to flip this switch, and I think we do need to back up. Yeah, we do. This track is so confusing at times. There's so many different ways to go or a couple different directions. Alrighty, we'll go back through there, and then we'll go from there. So we gotta get, we need to get flipped around, which is what we're about to do. Oh wait, no, that's not good. Yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna do this way real quick. So I did have it right the first time. Okay, we'll make sure that's straight, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull up to the caboose. And pull those cars back to basically right where we're sitting. And then that way we can go around this. Make sure that these cars are all set. We don't want this to happen right here. this real quick. Okay. What is going on, dudes? Alright, so we're gonna hook up to this. Luckily we didn't yeet anybody over here. Okay. Okay. We'll set that brake, and then what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna back off with the locomotive. Let the locomotive kind of roll backwards. We might have to give it a little bit of pressure. Okay, let me make sure this brake's not on. Yeah. Okay. Alright, awesome. Okay, so now we can let him roll backwards. Maybe if it will. We might have to bump it. I was hoping not, but it should be rolling backwards, and I guess it doesn't want to. Try this and see. We'll get it pushed up. Alright, so we're trying to push this. Come on, Davis. I know you can do it, buddy. Or not Davis, Jack. What am I doing saying? Davis. Once we get this done, we'll take some hoppers down, we'll hang out, have some fun. I'm not going to be streaming too long on railroads tonight. Just because I have another episode to go work on, surprisingly. Alright. Check to make sure these brakes are all off. We don't want any brakes being on, because if they are on, that is no bueno for us. Okay, so we'll pull them back. Ah, I thought that was gonna work. I tried risky moves and it didn't work. Good news, these guys seem okay. Bad news is... Alright, alright. I ain't doing this. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we're all hooked up. We should be ready to go. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Right? I do believe so. We are good. Alright, bet. So I'm in the works of making the Minecraft episode, the start of the series of that. I'm going to be starting it from once we have a little bit of a start going, just to kind of skip some of the boring or the first steps in it, and so that way we can get to doing some more interesting stuff like building stuff with the redstone and all that great stuff. And if you guys want and like that, then we can go from there with maybe starting up another one or whatever. But this is just going to be like a long-term world where we just kind of see how things progress through it. We're going to make sure that all of our switches are good to go, which it looks like they are. Awesome. Alright. Oh, whoa. I better get out of that camera before I do something crazy. So we're taking back the remaining amount of cars that we left at the smelter from that long train over here. It's only 3 cars of lumber, so it's not going to do much, but it should help us. You might want to put some wood in there. We needed it to heat up quick. keep an eye on that firebox. Okay, so it is heating back up. That is nice. Our steam out. Our steam's okay. And brake pressure should be fine, because yeah. Okay, so we'll just let the firebox go for a bit. Passing the no man switch. Because if you go down that, you probably ain't coming back up. It's like a very rare chance that you go back up, to be honest. Man, it puts you to sleep just listening to these steam engines chug like this. Just having some fun. Link's just carrying on, chugging through the mountainside. Look at that view though. Man, it is gorgeous. This way we get to kind of see how Link reacts with the track and see what parts of the track we actually need to fix. It's actually a good moment to just kind of sit here and watch it. It's actually a really good angle too, because you can kind of see how his truck turns and how he turns. So we might want to just watch it for a bit. I need to get rid of that tree. I keep forgetting. We should be fine. If we feel any bump, we're gonna have to look back, because that caboose is pretty long. I don't think we lost anything, so we're good. We'll see it running from us on the way around. Look at that. I don't think we lost our caboose, because it would be rolling away right about now. And here's that nice looking bridge that we rarely ever get to see the other side of it. So I'll show that to you guys. Just like a nice sweeping angle of the return line. It's really kind of awesome. It lets you just kind of look out and you can exactly see the return line almost all the way through and see where you're going to be going. It's kind of cool. But we're going to have to start figuring out how we're going to take these cars back. If we're going to take them all in one long train, or if we're going to take them back in groups, which I think it would be safer to do it in groups, but it would be more efficient to take them back as one long train, in a way. Some of these turns aren't too bad, but we just gotta watch them, because if you watch the truck a little bit down there, it all of a sudden makes a super sharp turn. Kind of like it's turning like a 90-degree almost, but not quite. It's not as smooth. And voila, we're just riding along the mountainside, kind of following the canyon. Isn't it something? Okay, so there's the iron mine right up there. We have to start getting ready here. Okay. We won't cut power until we absolutely have to. Because with Link, we're not really going that fast. We're going fast for Link, but at the same time, it's not really that fast. Alright, so we're approaching it now, which means we might want to actually start slowing it down here soon. Yeah. We'll just let it go 10 for a bit. Just because we're coming into the yard, so we'll go ahead and ring our bell. If we can actually grab the bell. Okay, so we'll start our nice little coast in. And we're going to try to do this in one shot, which is sell the lumber. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start applying some brakes so we can get it slowed down. I can never remember which one's first, lumber or beams. Always guess each time and I always get it wrong. See, I would have just told you beams were last, but they're not. I don't even think we need lumber. Oh yeah, we do. But we also need beams. So this isn't really going to help us. But it'll be okay because we got the hopper cars right there ready to go. Alright, so start slowing her down just a little bit. Okay. All good, all good, all good. I think. Alright, bet. Now we'll go ahead and start stopping the train. Because now we've got to put these up here somewhere, and I think there's room on the back of that one train, but I don't know how I'm going to get this on the back. Oh boy, how am I going to do this? I got it. I got it. See if this will work. But this will get everything set how I want it to when we depart. Here we go. We're gonna make sure we gotta run and beat the train though, because we gotta go make sure that that switch up there is set for us. Or no, we don't, not this time around. Probably like a little bit closer than that. Which way is that switch set? Okay, we're good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna not do that just yet. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna run down here and set this brake. Try not to fall off the ledge. Oh, great. Let's hope we can get back up. Maybe if I wouldn't jump around so much, we would be fine. What's your problem, my dude? Oh, there we go. Okay, so what our plan is to get this hooked up. We're gonna pull in front of those cars over there. We're gonna back them all the way up and connect them to these, and then we're gonna pull them back into the siding. So that way we can get that stuff on the back side of the train, and then we can take it out. And if we need to, we can pull the caboose off and put it on the back of that with another locomotive or whatever. So we will see how challenging this is going to be, because I know it's going to be. Because that bend over there is pretty sharp and does not, yeah, it's not really the ideal curve. So backing up on it's going to be definitely interesting with loaded or unloaded cars. Probably actually put some pressure on it, it'll be alright. So that curve right there is not exactly ideal to be backing empty cars across. Nor is it the ideal corner to try to pass. Go and slow it down just a little bit, because there's our switch for it. It's actually quite a long switch for a nice old mountain pass switch. Okay. There we go. Awesome. Alright, so we're heading back up. Not so fast, though. Okay, we know that brake's set. That brake. That one. That should be all. Yes. Okay, now let's hope we don't pop a car off the track, because I don't want to do that. Let's hope we can get it slowed down just enough too when we get up to it. Otherwise, that's going to be pretty harsh speed. I'm assuming we could probably slow down with these. I just hope when we hit those, it's clear of that over there. Otherwise, that shockwave might cause some interesting mishaps to happen. Slow it down just a little bit. Looks like we are going to be clear of that curve over there, which is awesome. That's what I wanted to see, and I forgot to set the switch. Okay, we're good. Jeez, me and switches tonight. I don't know what it is. Put some more pressure on that. About to fall off. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and shut off power. So that way we're not pushing against it. We want to be pulling back up. But we want to put our brakes on and everything so we can release the car brakes. So we'll get the locomotive all ready to go. Just like so. Okay. Check these brakes as we go, just to make sure that the game didn't set some random brakes, which it does like to do sometimes. We're good there. We're good there. Come on. There. Oops. Okay. We're about to walk off. Okay. So now all we have to do is just pull it all the way back up, just like how we had it before, and then we can go get the hopper cars and start getting ready and filling them. But I will be ending the video or the stream here in a little bit. Oh, come on, Link. I need man. Okay, for a second there, I thought the cars split again. I was gonna be mad. Those cars do not like to stay together. Those cars. Alright. See, that bend is just... I'm surprised we made it through it, backing it up like that. I'm really surprised. Okay, now that we're over that bend, all of our speed adjustments have to be slow, or otherwise we will pop a car off. Okay. It's a little rough, but we got it stopped. We're gonna have to roll backwards. That's not backwards. We don't want to go back too much, just enough. We don't want to get going too quick so we can stop pretty quick. We just want to make sure that we're clear of the main line. Ooh, we're gonna have to push back just a little bit more. Come on, buddy. Why don't you want to go backwards? I don't know what its problem was, but it needs to get it fixed. Alright. Okay, we'll shut that all off for a second. We'll go ahead and hit that switch, and then we'll be able to back all the way back up and get the hoppers. I think what it's probably is that caboose trying to go around that corner. I don't think that caboose likes sharp corners. That's the one downfall to it. Yeah, if I was that caboose, I wouldn't like it either. I can see why. So we may not always be running the caboose. What's nice is we still have plenty of room, so we know that's a pretty long switch. I don't know if we should exactly be storing long trains there, but we gotta do what we gotta do. We got 20 cars we need to store there, we got 20 cars. Set that brake. I don't really know which way it's gonna really try to roll. So I'm gonna set those 3 over there on that end, and I'm gonna set 2 on this end. So that way it pinches it. Okay, now we'll go ahead and get this locomotive pulled out. Alrighty. Now we're on our way out. We're gonna go get those hopper cars. Okay, so we are finally clear the switch, so we'll go ahead and throw our brakes on. Let's get out of here. I don't know what its problem with going backwards today is, but... Or switching directions. This water is getting low, and his tender's getting low. We need to take him to a refill point at some point. But after we get hooked up to these hopper cars, I'm going to be ending the stream there. So if you guys like the stream, go ahead and leave a like. If you guys want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And be prepared for the new Minecraft series that's going to be coming out that is modded with Fabric. I've been playing with a set of mods for a few, and I seem to kind of like it. I mean, they just kind of work well all together, so we'll have to try it and see. Definitely have to try and see, and I do have a modded server that we can go get on and play some Minecraft as well. But enough about that. Let's focus on what we're doing. It's time for a little coffee break. Alright. Which, if I remember right, we have 96 units of iron ore, which means there's 10 of those per car, so we have 9 cars and almost 10 cars. So hopefully we can get to that 10th car here soon. I do want to get some more hoppers in the next coming episodes or two or so. Geez, English, please. Oh, we gotta start hitting brakes or hit that switch. Probably hit the switch if I can make it. Now we'll start applying some brakes. Not much. We just don't want to slam into those too hard and pop them off the track, even though they're pretty heavy cars. And here soon I want to get some box cars and some oil tanker cars. We just gotta start making and progressing some stuff. Okay. Now we are all set to take this train load in the next episode. And start filling it up and start getting it ready and taking it out, and then maybe getting some more cars from there. Who knows? But with that being said, I'm going to be ending the stream here. If you guys like the stream, go ahead and leave a like. If you guys want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.